Good evening, everyone. So welcome to my first ever video on my channel. I decided that I wanted to start a YouTube channel and start vlogging. I decided I wanted to do it a little while ago, but I'm not going to lie to you, it's taken me quite a while because I actually hate the sound of my own voice. So I've probably done about 14 of these, and I hated every single one and have scrapped them and started again. So hopefully this one I'll hate a little bit less, but chances are that I won't, and I've just literally got to put it up soon and just get over it, and hopefully I'll get used to it. So the main focus of the channel is going to be around infertility and miscarriages, and then we'll sort of like branch out from there, really. The reason why I wanted to do it initially is because myself and my husband went through infertility, and then we went through quite a lot of miscarriages, and I always thought that I would quite like to talk about it just so that I could maybe answer questions or get help myself. And stuff like that. And then a little while ago, it was about a month and a half ago now, I shared a post on my Facebook, and it was all about thinking before you speak regarding infertility. So, you know how it goes. You're in a relationship and you've been together for a little while, and then everyone's like, so you're having a baby soon? Or you get married, and on your wedding day, there's normally two questions, and it's, how does it feel to be married? Exactly the fucking same as it did a minute ago. And second of all, baby soon? Question mark. And absolutely sucks. And it's not only just for like couples, it's single women as well. Do you not feel like you should start thinking about children soon? How do you know they're not? Or how do you know they don't fucking want to? Also for men as well, like I don't know if men get it as much, but I do know one thing that my husband complained of. I'll have to ask him really if he got the whole, are you going to be having kids soon, when I wasn't there. But the thing that he got the most was when we was pregnant. I mean, I'm pregnant now, I'm 33 weeks pregnant now. And the thing that he got the most was, are you scared? Are you worried to be a dad? And he was getting really annoyed with that because I was never being asked that. I was never being asked like, oh my God, are you terrified to be a mum? Well, yeah, but I'm a little bit nervous, not necessarily scared, but he was asked it all the time, and he felt that that was because he was a bloke, and blokes are supposed to not want kids as much maybe, but actually Ryan was the one who initially wanted children and I didn't, so it's a little bit of a role reversal there. I know that really annoyed him, but so I put this post up on my Facebook, and I got quite a few reactions from it. A lot of my friends were like, yeah, like fuck yeah, it really sucks, like it's really difficult. And I remember sitting there that day thinking that, maybe I'm ready now to talk about everything we've been through. Not many people really knew if anything, really, or the extent of what we've been through. I think when we put up our gender reveal post, which actually was the wrong gender, but I'll go into that another day, Ryan put up there that we'd had a few miscarriages, but didn't really delve into it. He just said we'd had several miscarriages and all of that. And I realised that, most people didn't really know what me and Ryan had been through. And on the outside, we're quite a strong, bubbly couple, and a lot of people didn't really know what we went through last year. It was all in the space of about 14 months. We went through a lot, and it was really hard. And there were quite a few times when, me and Ryan have always been fine. We've always been solid as a couple, but individually we almost broke, And if it wasn't for each other, I don't really know what would have happened, to be fair. But anyway, so I wrote this really long piece, and I'll link it down below as well so you guys can have a read. And you wouldn't believe the amount of people I had messaging me, and I still am to this day having people message me, my friends and my family, and people that I haven't spoken to in years since I left school or college, telling me that, yeah, you know, they've been through all the same stuff as well. And they're not ready to talk about it openly yet, which is absolutely fine, because quite honestly, if I wasn't pregnant now, and far enough pregnant to know that things are hopefully going to be okay, I wouldn't have said anything either, because even though I was struggling at the time, and I was struggling with the fact that I didn't have anyone to talk to, I wasn't ready to be that person to open up about it, and that's absolutely fine. That's kind of why I'm doing it, to be fair, because I'm at a place now where I feel like I'm okay to talk about it, and I'm okay to get into the nitty-gritty details, and it's still really raw and it still really, really hurts, but I'm at a place now where I feel like I could possibly help people, but also like I could still gain a little bit of help from other people as well. So yeah, that's kind of why I'm doing it. I will, like I said, I'm gonna link the piece that I wrote underneath, so you guys can have a good little read. And I guess the next couple of videos I'll be doing, I will maybe go into the miscarriages in a little bit of detail. I don't know yet. Like, I guess it would be good for you guys to know kind of roughly what we've been through. I know you would have read it, but you know, it's good for me to yabber on about it as well. And then, I don't know, to be fair, like, I've never done a channel before. I really don't know what I'm doing. I subscribe to a lot of people, so I have a tiny idea, but I might do a Q&A, probably just gonna like vlog me and Ryan doing a lot of random crap. I will always be available for like questions, a little bit of support. I remember when we was going through, it's a really bad thing to do. I think a lot of us do it as well. We was going through our third miscarriage, and I was having to have a procedure called an MVA, which was to remove the pregnancy because my body was still carrying it. It was like it was refusing to believe it wasn't pregnant anymore. So it was still holding on to our pregnancy. And I remember being given all these leaflets when I decided which way I wanted to go, because you can either do like a natural miscarriage where you wait for your body to just do it, but that could be any time frame, and I wasn't really ready to wait for that. You can have a medical managed, so it's like you take some tablets and you can sort of do it from the comfort of your own home, or you can have a MVA, which is surgical, and they remove the tissue themselves, and we had actually opted for that one because we wanted to get the embryo tested for chromosomal and genetic disorders to see if there was any reason why this was happening. And I remember getting these leaflets, and it was very to the point, very matter of fact, which obviously they have to be because they are medical leaflets. At the end of the day, it's a medical procedure, and I remember looking through it and thinking, right, so I know medically what's going to happen to the T because I read those leaflets 5 or 6 times a day easily, but I had no idea emotionally what I was about to go through. And I remember sitting there thinking, like, I don't know anyone that was obviously spoken about it, but I don't know anyone that has been through this. I don't know anyone that I can turn to for help. And I did message one of my friends who had been through it. However, it wasn't for a miscarriage, it was for another reason, which is absolutely fine, but it wasn't, I felt, on the same emotional level as I was maybe going through, and that's not putting down anything that anyone's ever been through, but, you know, so, and I remember thinking, like, I don't know what I'm about to go into, and I was, you know, I'm a member of the pregnancy forums, which is amazing, and they just helped out so much. And there's a miscarriage, coping with miscarriage and loss section on there, which was kind of like my Bible for a little while. And I could ask all these women anything, but it kind of wasn't the same because I couldn't personally relate to them because they were hiding, no, that's probably not right to say because we all hide behind an avatar and a screen name, but they were behind an avatar and a screen name, whereas actually sometimes it's quite nice to feel like you know someone on a personal level when you start to talk about these things. So I thought that I could do this. You know, there are a lot of women out there that have also been through the same, and there's a lot of women on YouTube that are talking about this, and that's amazing. It's really amazing. I just figured I could be one of those women as well. You never know, like my experiences could be very similar to someone else on here, because everyone's is completely different. So I thought that maybe we could just give it a go. So yeah, this is my little introduction. Anyway, so like I said, I'm Lara. These are two of my dogs, Tifa and where's Shadow. And then we've got another one hiding behind the sofa. Me and my husband live in Cornwall, UK. Moved down here like 2 years ago. I'm currently on maternity leave as well, so that's quite handy. I've got a little bit of time to spare. I am bored out of my brain as well, so yeah, I figured that now would be a great time to do it. So anyway, I've now got to figure out how to edit and put the little intro video on the beginning and all of that crap. So this could take a while to be up there. It's currently the 5th of September, so let's hope it's in the next couple of days. I've got no idea. We don't know what's going to happen. It's a learning curve for everyone. So I will speak to you guys soon. I guess I will film another video at some point about something. Don't know what it is yet, but I'll figure it out. If you guys want to have a read, and if there's anything you want to know about specifically, then just literally write a question down there, and I'll be more than happy to answer it either in the comments, or I'll make a video about it, because I don't know where I want to go yet. So we'll see. But anyway, thanks for listening to me, and I will hopefully put this up soon, and we'll go from there. Okay, bye.